Okay, Palantir. Let's first go to the higher time frame charts about what my view is here. I think that this trend is extremely stretched. It basically only went up, and I don't think this is enough for a reset. I think it's just a correction within the trend. Now we did start the reset leg, but we only retraced a very tiny part of this entire trend. If you look back at history at extremely growth companies, this would be very rare. It's far more common to erase at least more than this. I'm not saying we're gonna go all the way back here, but this is not enough. And I saw on socials, I see a lot of traders getting long up here, thinking this double bottom is gonna hold. Well, I must admit it's a strong double bottom because it's also this top. We double bottomed, we possibly even triple bottomed up here. So I understand traders see this as a strong double bottom, but if you look at the overall structure, it is just even strong bottoms are not going to hold. This correction is not enough. It is the market usually wants a reset. Of course, it's possible it's going to hold up, but the probability is just low. It's low probability. It's high probability that this trend is going to reverse. Why? Because it usually does so. And not always, but it usually does so. So that's why I am short. I have been shorting Palantir from December last year. You can see back on my socials I was shorting this, and everybody said I had no understanding of the company and all that kind of stuff. But well, at least I've studied history, and I just know what's likely to happen. So this morning I woke up. I live in the US time zone, so I was asleep when this first candle of the pre-market printed. But when I wake up, I saw it triggering to the downside, and it was the second leg that is failing. Now, when a second leg is failing, I always pay attention because if the context is favorable, it can be a good trade. I also opened a day trading chat in my Patreon, and yeah, it's 3 hours ago I entered this short, and trade is on a good profit already. I don't know if I'm going to end with a big profit because I don't know if we are going to collapse. As we speak, the S&P is going higher, so that's a bit of a headwind. But you know, I don't mind going out break even or when the trade slows down with a small profit. I'm waiting for the moment when this thing collapses, and then I am making a lot of money. And yeah, so I do like to trade Palantir. I think it's a good stock for day trading and swing trading. I like trading all these flag breaks. Yeah, you could be trading this one. It's not going very far, but not all of them go very far. I do also like trades like this because you're breaking the trend line, but you're also making a double top. So I usually trade them here. There's another one. You break the trend line, but you also make a double top. So if you put your stop above there, then the double top is working in your favor too. So it just adds to the probability. I do also like these setups because this bottom is also bottoming with this, and that adds to your probability. So if you're day trading and your reward is like twice your risk, then you only need if you have below a 50% probability, you will already be on a profit at the end of the month. So I would never go for a one-to-one. Yeah, I do it sometimes. Here there is an example. I don't like it. But if you trade this line break, your stop is still up here, right? Because this is where the big sell orders are. So here are the orders that are going to defend your stop. So I would skip this because it's a one-to-one. But if you then get the consolidation phase very tiny and then the breakout, then you can short up here, put your stop up here or so. If you want high probability, if you accept lower probability, you can just put it up here beyond these boxes. It works sometimes, but when the market gets more choppy, you're gonna get stopped out more. I don't like that because sometimes, yeah, you don't know exactly what's going to happen on the day. So sometimes you end up in a choppy market. So I usually trade with a little wider stops. I hate getting stopped out and then seeing the trade still go to my target. So yeah, if any questions, let me know.